Prime Time's back in the studio laying down some new tracks.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? MGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class, Optimus Prime. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have Prime looking all Prime-like. His name is Optimus Prime from the first Transformers movie, Transformers. On this side of the box, we have Prime. On the other side of the box, we have Prime. He is a Voyager class, a class of Voyager, class of Viajero, class of up top, Transformers logo. On the bottom, words and things and barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, Highway Showdown, one sentence bio in multiple languages. Hooray for languages, warning! And that's basically it for the packaging. Then moving right along, here we have Optimus Prime, and this is a remold of the original Studio Series Prime. So there's some new tricks, some new bits and pieces, some new odds and ends, some new stuff and things. But here's Prime in his vehicle mode. He is a red and blue truck. Are you surprised? I know I am. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. Lots of nice silver paint right here on the front section. Even that tiny little Autobot symbol molded in there. Pretty nicely done. Looks quite nice. Of course, you got all the flamey goodness there on the hood, on the wheel wells. The rims are picked out in silver, which is quite nice. Got some more flames going on there. Smokestacks done in silver. Top here done in silver. Even the little lights up top also picked out in silver. And of course, his feet are hanging out back here, as they usually are on this mold. But all in all, pretty good looking. There's the top. There's the bottom. It rolls, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And for comparison, we'll just get the group shot in here. We'll just bring them all in. Ironhide, Ratchet, Jazz, the Bumblmeister. Well, there you go. Then we have our movie 1 cast of Autobots there. And they look pretty good. And here he is with the original Studio Series Prime. And you can get a good idea of what they've done differently as far as coloration, as far as molding goes. Obviously, this version has the much more vibrant colors, which I do very much like, and they have that nice silver paint, which I also very much enjoy. This version is a little bit bigger. If we put them nose to nose, you can see a little bit bigger in spots. So, yeah. And you'll see in robot mode also, he's just a little bit taller. So this version is like slightly bigger, very slightly bigger than the original Studio Series Prime. Now, as far as accessories go, he does include this gun here, which is just cast in a dark gray plastic. You can see they painted the barrel with some black there. And pretty nicely detailed. Looks pretty good. There's the other side. And you can store this on the vehicle mode in a couple of places. You have this tab here on the side. So you can tab it into these slots on either side, right there if you want to. You do have this bigger slot right here, which goes over these thicker tabs, so you can plug it onto the hood like that if you want to. Hey, it's a thing you can do if you want to do it. You can also use this tab here, and it can plug onto the back on either side under his feet there, so you can have it stored back there if you wish. So hey, you have options as far as where you want to store his gun. For anybody who's wondering, the swords from the original Studio Series Prime do store back here as well, so if you want to use the blades for him, they can totally store back here. Actually, I haven't tried this yet. Will they fit in here? Oh, they will. Oh, look, we can have that going on. I didn't think to try to do that until now. There you go. We can have that going. He's like a bull truck now. I don't know. Hooray! I don't know. Toto. No. Hey, you can have that going on. Hey, it's a thing you can do if you want to do it. Okay. So let's put that off to the side for now. And yeah, that is basically it for the vehicle mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Oh, one thing to mention also, if you can, if you want to, you can just drop the gun in the trailer hitch here. You know, it's not secure, but you know, you can just drop it down there. If you want a more centralized location, I don't know. Hey, again, all things you can do. If you want to do it, if you need to, hey, it's a place to plop it. But there you go. But anyway, transformation. Woo! All right, so let's get down to it. And let us begin. So, first thing we want to do is just take these front wheels here and just untab them from this section. Bring it down, untab, and just bring all this down. Get all that out of our way. Come back here. You want to take these sections here, just untab them from the sides. Then you just take these panels here and just kind of pop them out like so. And we can take this whole section here and just swing this up, and we can start just kind of getting stuff out of our way here. So you want to come to these sections here, take these, bring these out, and fold these forward. Bring it out, fold it forward. At this point now, we can take this section here, and you want to swing this forward, and that'll just tab in right to the side view mirror, right there. Just kind of leave that hanging out for now. Right now, we're just kind of getting things into position before we actually kind of finish locking everything in place. So, get all that going right there. Once you do that, we can take this whole roof section here. This will pop up on a double hinge, like so. And again, we're just kind of getting stuff out of the way. So now let's come to the front grille. On mine, for some reason, I can never get this to stay totally closed. I don't know. I mean, I'm squeezing as hard as I can squozen, but it just doesn't like to stay together. I always had that little gap there, but anyway. You want to take this whole front grille section here and just open this up like so. At this point, we can take this whole hood section here and just untab it from underneath the windshield and just kind of bring that down, which frees up this section. And now we can just take Prime's head, flip that around, get that into place, and then we can take these sections here and they will just tab into those little notches right there. And now he has his full-on chest. So now we can take the arms, just kind of untab them here, bring them out to the side. We can take the little shoulder pads and just flip these up now, again, just to get things out of the way. And we're just going to kind of leave that alone for now. Now we can bring this whole section down and just snap this into place. Rotate at the waist. And you know what? We'll just finish off the legs right now. So split the legs and just take this whole section here. Just rotate this around like so. And you want to take this wheel. Just bring that up. Take this wheel. Bring that up. There's a little swooping point right in there. I'll just whoop and stay into place. Unfortunately, this panel doesn't fold down like it did on the original version. That stays up. That kind of sucks, but oh well. It is what it is. But second first, just like the first. Rotate that around. Bring that wheel up. Bring that wheel up till it thoops. And there we got the legs all done. So let's come back here. Let's tidy up his back. And we just take these sections here and we just bring them in so they interlock like so. Hey, you stay there. You stay. And now we can, actually we can't do his backpack yet because we have to finish up with his arms. So we can then finish up the backpack. So what you're going to do here is just kind of take the arm, just kind of swing it out, just kind of bring this up, and the arm will swing up and over like so. And then you can bring all this back. And this will just tab in right in there. Just line that up. And that will snap into place. Do the same thing on the other side. Just kind of bring the arm out. Kind of bring this up and just swing that over. And bring that back. And that will just snap in right there. And at this point now, we can take these sections and bring them down flat against his back. And now we can finish up the backpack. So the backpack is just going to tab in right there. So just bring that down. That will tab in on either side. And this section will come up. 2 tabs, 2 slots. And just tab that in like so. These sections right here, you want to rotate inward like so. And that will just collapse in like that against the back. The same thing on the other side, you just rotate that around. This side does like to kind of pop off kind of easily, so I usually just kind of keep my thumb on here while I'm turning this. So just bring that around, bring that flat against his back, and we got a new tidier looking backpack going on, which I do quite like. And last but not least, we will finish up with his arms here. So you just untab this section here from the inside of his form, just kind of bring that out and out of the way, so you can bring the hand up, and then this will just swing around, wrap around the form, and just tab in right there. And same thing on the other side, just untab it, untab it, untab it. Bring that up, and just wrap that around, tab in there, and just kind of get his little knee pads there situated. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. We're done. And there you have Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And he looks good, in my opinion. I like the new little tricks they added to the transformation here. And yeah, I think they did a pretty good job on this guy. I like it. I like it. So let's get in close here, so we can take a look, not at his chest, at that noggin. It's pretty nicely done. Movie Prime head sculpt there with the silver on the face. His eyes are painted blue. It's not easy to see, but the eyes are painted blue. Not too bad. Got the new chest piece here. New belly going on there. So again, we got those new remolded parts here, which I quite like. Got some silver there on the forms, silver there in the midsection as well. And going down the legs, got some blue in there. Some big old feet. And moving up the back. Let's see the new backpack going on there. Not too bad. There you go. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. It's very snug on mine, but it is on a ball joint. You get some wiggly-waggly. You can look up and look down. Head can rotate a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. They can go in and out. As you can see, that little shoulder pad will move out of the way to accommodate the movement. We have bicep rotation. We have slightly over 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. You got wrist rotation. You do have waist rotation. Legs can move forward, that far, back, only about that far. These wheels do kind of get in the way. Outward, that far. You do get thigh rotation. Again, wheels, these kind of wheels will start kind of bumping into each other, but you do have rotation there. You have way over 90 degrees of bend there at the knee. Of course, a little knee pad here. You can angle that however you want. And the feet, they can move up, they can move down a lot, and you get ankle tiltage. And of course, if you want, you can give him his gun, and he does hold that very securely. It's quite snug. There you go. He has his gun, so he can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. If you want to store the gun, release. Thank you. If you want to store the gun, you can tab it in right back here across his back for storage if you wish. And if you want, you can plug this onto these larger tabs on his forearms. That's more for the Jetfire combination, but hey, if you want to just give him like an arm cannon, you can totally do that if you want to. Hey, as always, your toy. Display it however you wish. And if you want to, you can give him the swords as well. It does still work for this version of the mold as well. Just plug it into his hands. So you can give him those swords if you wish. As far as storage goes, I'm not entirely sure because these go sideways and that's not going to work. These go sideways, so I mean you could do that, I guess. Yeah, have to store them. I guess that's the way to do it. And now, you tab him onto his shoulders. That's for the Jetfire combination, but hey, it's a place you can put him if you want to put him somewhere, you know. Hey, it's a thing. It's a thing you can do if you want to do it, but, you know, there you go. So, there you have that. And now, comparison. Here he is with Studio Series Megs. Just so you can see how they look together. Here he is with the Crusher of Bones. So you can see how that works out. Here he is with the Siege Voyager Prime, in case anybody cares. I'm sure somebody does. There you go. So you can see how that works out. And now let's get in the group shot here, the family portrait, if you will. Let's get Ironhide. You stand, Ironhide. There you go. And we'll bring in Ratchet and the Bumblemeister and Jazz. And we'll even bring in little Sam, if he can stand, and Michaela. There we go. If she'll stand. She doesn't want to stand. There you go. Now we have a little family portrait there of the movie one cast. And just because, we'll throw in Sideswipe too. Why not? There you go. There you go. And last but not least, here he is with the original Studio Series Prime. So you can see the differences there in the coloration, in the molding. And I will say, I do like the new version better. I do definitely like it better. I think they handle things a bit better. The only thing I don't like is that they didn't have this little panel flip down like it could on this one. But, you know, that's for the sake of the combination now. So, you know, a little sacrifice. But still, I do like the way they handled the backpack on the new one better as well. In my opinion, anyway. So, yeah. Oh, no. I think they did a pretty good job on this one. Now, one thing that I find quite weird about this is that this Prime, the original Studio Series Prime, is billed as the Revenge of the Fallen Prime, whereas this Prime is billed as the Movie 1 Prime. But this is the Prime that can combine with Jetfire, so shouldn't technically this one be Revenge of the Fallen Prime and this be Movie 1 Prime? Just seems like they kind of got the labeling mixed up there, but you know. And I know somebody's going to say, but they colored this one like he's dead in Revenge of the Fallen. I know, I don't care about the colors. This is the one that can combine with Jetfire, so shouldn't this be Revenge of the Fallen Prime? It just kind of makes sense, but no. Either way, it is what it is. Hey, at the end of the day, it's your toy. It can be whatever you want it to be. And, of course, the last thing to talk about is the included display base inside the box here. Woo! Now we open it up, and again, it is the highway scene where him and Bone Crusher have their very brief encounter. Studio Series 32, Transformers. Hey! I got one a little messed up there. Doesn't matter, I don't use these anyway, but Transformers movie logo there on the bottom. And you can take Prime and plop him down. And as always, makes for a nice little display if you want to take advantage of it. So there you have Optimus Prime. I like this figure very much, actually. I like the new remolded parts. I like the new engineering they worked into it. They taught an old dog some new tricks, and, you know, I like it. I do very much enjoy this figure. And at the end of the day, I think this is a nice upgrade to the original Studio Series Prime, but that is just my personal opinion. So, there you go. Now, I picked this up from Robot Kingdom. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below. You can also get Studio Series toys from BigBadToyStore.com. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. You can also check out the Transformers Movie Toys playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out M-Games, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Studio Series Voyager Class Optimus Prime, and this is MGO saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Seriously, Prime, why are we going to such lengths to defend the humans? They're a violent race. Were we so different? I mean, seriously, we're violent too. I mean, I ripped the head off a Decepticon before we even got here. I mean, he wasn't even doing anything wrong. I just flat out murdered him. Yes, sometimes I do question why we follow you.
Because I will rip heads off when no one else will.
I'm questioning every decision I've ever made.